just for your information. And later on, the recorded session will be available in the online resources for all of you. Now I will share the presentation and we are starting with the webinar.
Okay. Well, we're waiting for the first slides. Hello, everyone. I would like first to thank you to all of you for your participation on this workshop. I hope we will not have any technical difficulties during this presentation. At the end of the presentation, there will be one case study and questions for all of you. In total, we are planning to be together around 1 hour. If you have any questions, you can type during the presentations on the text messengers. So I would like to introduce us. I am Professor Radmil Polanakovic, and also with us is my colleague, Assistant Professor Ivana Stankovska. Both of us are the professor at the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering, St. Cyril and Methodius University in Skopje. We are professors and covering subjects like entrepreneurship, management, innovation management, human resource management, logistics, etc. At the end of the presentation, there are our contacts, so if you like, you can contact us after the presentation for any other topics that you think that's interesting. So the main topics that we are planning to cover during this presentation is the topic of social entrepreneurship, and we would like to show you some infos about what is social entrepreneurship, what is social economy, how it brings value to the society, and how the social enterprises contribute to the national economics. Now I hope we will have possibility to see the first slide. Ivana, can you see the first slide? Or we have problems?
My site, it says that it is shared.
I cannot see, unfortunately. Now I see the part of the slide. Okay. It's okay.
Maybe I will just use like this and we'll try to position in the center. So at least the slides are visible. Okay.
Yes, please, and I will turn off my camera in order to speed up the process.
Okay, okay. Now I think at least the correct slide is visible fully. I cannot start it full screen, so we will go like this. I think it is enough. For all the participants, the resources, the case study, and the presentation are already uploaded to the online platform. So all of you are actually able to download them and use them offline on your computer. I think on that way you will be able to see the slides all the time, while we will try to keep them visible as much as possible, as much as the platform allows us. So, Professor, now you can start. Professor? Professor? Okay, and there is obvious some problems. So I will continue with the slides. Meanwhile, the professor will be back. So Professor Radmil introduced us. So I will continue with the next slide. Second. I think now you will be able to follow, or maybe you can just follow the slides online. With real threats of environmental and economic collapse, terrible diseases such as corona, overpopulation, war, terrorism, and menacing new wars of weaponry, we as humanity have much to overcome. Efforts by our governments and institutions have proven insufficient to reverse these destructive trends. Our best hope for the future of humanity lies in the power of effectiveness of socially motivated, highly empowered individuals to fight for changes in the way we live, think, and behave. All of this perfectly captures the case of social entrepreneurship. So in respect to Corona, please be socially responsible, follow the safety guides, stay at home, and save lives. Okay, we are going to start now with short theoretical intro about that is relevant for this topic, actually. On the next slide, you will see it shortly. There is one sketch in the police. This is happening in the police station. So the police officer actually examines the thief, and the thief says in his response, "I'm afraid our social entrepreneur couldn't course doesn't cover robbing the rich and, to feed the poor." So what is the whole idea actually behind? We are starting now with the theoretical concepts. So we are at the beginning define the term social entrepreneurship. Social entrepreneurship is the application of entrepreneurial action to develop, fund, and implement solutions to social, cultural, or environmental issues. This concept may be applied to a variety of organizations with different sizes, aims, and beliefs. One of the classical definitions of social entrepreneurship and the social entrepreneur is provided by Dees 1998, who says the social entrepreneurs play the role of change agents in the social sector by adopting a mission, pursuing new opportunities to achieve that mission, continually innovating, adapting, and learning, avoiding limitations of current resources, being concerned with accountability to their clients and community, etc. Most definitions of social entrepreneurs emphasize the innovative character of the social initiative, actually. Also important are and subject to research are the characteristics of social entrepreneurs. According to Bernstein, social entrepreneurs are open for new possibilities by introducing innovative ideas. They combine visions with down-to-earth realism. They are creative and highly ethical problem solvers, and they exhibit a total commitment to their ideas of social change. As you can see on the following slide, the concept of social entrepreneurship is constructed actually around 5 pivotal dimensions: social mission, social innovation, social change, entrepreneurial spirit, and personality. Now we are going to discuss in more details each of them. Social mission is emphasized as to the social entrepreneur. Actually, the notion of social mission can be found everywhere. In all circumstances, there seem to be no limits. Sometimes it surfaces in a traditional context where nobody expects a new social approach to materialize. For example, in the Czech Republic, under the communist regime, one could find a young teacher, uh, Balabanova, suddenly challenging the nightmarish education of Roma children. In Germany, where the energy production and distribution systems are well established and organized, Ursula is passionate about the idea of creating a new energy cycle paradigm by shifting all aspects of energy management and production to the communities, such as smooth shiftings will foster energy saving habits and also build new renewable energy sources, which is very important. And one more example from Italy, the challenge of counteracting the expansion of fast food consumption is taken up by Carlo Petrini, a native of Italy who created Slow Food, an eco-gastronomic organization for preserving local food traditions and promoting good, clean, and enjoyable food. So certain examples of social topics where there is a social problem that needs to be addressed are aging, chemical dependency, children with special needs, disabilities, discrimination against minorities, education, information and communication technologies, exclusion, energy production and distribution, environment, health, homelessness, peace and conflict resolution, poverty, rural community development, sanitation, street children, sustainable energy, trafficking of women and children, unemployment, women's equality, and so on and so on. Obviously, the applicability of these issues will depend on differences in culture. Moreover, over time, new problems may emerge while others may become irrelevant. Let's now consider the social innovation dimension. The common for entrepreneurs and social entrepreneurs is ability to find a new way of doing things. In the innovations, uh, if the innovations are defined simply as new ideas that work, then social innovation refers to the new ideas that work in meeting social goals. This way of understanding social innovation is also in line with other modern understandings, such as the social innovation in the generation and implementation of new ideas about how people should organize interpersonal activities or social interactions to meet one or more common goals. In respect to the social change dimension, the next one, we should note that change is recognized as an essential and indispensable factor for social entrepreneurship. Differentiating the social innovation of the social change brings us to the understanding that the former is the spark and the latter is the long-term and far-reaching consequence. Furthermore, the secondary change can be more important than the initial change. Moreover, the consequences of consequences often can play a crucial role in the way change progresses over time. And the individual level of entrepreneurial spirit is seen as an important component of social entrepreneurship, especially when perceived as an engine generating the growth of the business sector and as a driving force behind the rapid expansion of the social sector. Having in mind the great importance of the entrepreneurial spirit for the entrepreneurial success, it is not difficult to be seen that entrepreneurial spirit is also a prerequisite for success in the case of social entrepreneurship. Over the past 2 decades, we experience an explosive emergence of social entrepreneurship, obviously. Personality refers to the personal characteristics relevant for the entrepreneurship. Simplified to the case of entrepreneur, the social entrepreneur is most often described with the following two personal characteristics: creativity and entrepreneurial skills. The entrepreneur and also the social entrepreneur thinks creatively and develops a new solution for dramatically breaks with the existing one. The social entrepreneur doesn't try to optimize the current system with minor adjustments, but instead tries a wholly new way of approaching the problem. Professor, can you join now? Can we hear you?
I'm suggesting to restart whole session because there is a lot of problem with the echoing. Do you hear me well or no? Are you agree to stop everything and to try once again from the beginning? So
Professor, I think the connection is bad. We cannot hear you fully. Was it better while
I'm suggesting to stop the presentation and to come back after 2-3 minutes. We should restart the system. Okay.
you are suggesting to restart the whole system?
Yes. I speak with the administrator and he suggests that also.
Okay, let's try that way.
Okay.
We are coming back shortly, so please maybe older users might